California from Arizona. Wanagi, what do you think, kid? Oh, jeez. Anyways, we're headed out through this farmland stuff, somewhere I've never been before. We're headed to the banks of the Colorado River because they're having a sweat lodge out here. There's some tribe, Bohemia, I heard about from some friends I met in Arizona at the quartz site thing at the campground I was at. And they're out here, a lady from Texas, and then another guy from Colorado, and then a few other people I've met, some nice people, and they said they were going to be building a sweat lodge out here and doing it from like 2 weeks out here, putting on sweat. So we bought a bunch of wood. We're fully self-sufficient. Wanagi, are you self-sufficient? Yeah, she's self-sufficient, but it's blowing like hell out here, I'll tell you that. You can see, just look down the road here. If you can see, it's just a major dust storm out here. They're supposed to get 40-mile-an-hour gusts today. So, but anyways, yeah, that's what we're doing. We'll turn the video on back when we get towards Colorado River and camp, which will be nice. It's still going to be dusty and stuff today, but when the wind settles down, I think today's the only day it's supposed to be really windy. But when it settles down, then we'll be near the Colorado River. Should be able to maybe even fly fish, and then Wanagi can go swimming, maybe get a bath. Don't let her know that's what my plan is. Anyways, all right, we'll catch up with you. Peace out. Hey, we made it to camp. It's blowing like hell right here. That's the Colorado River right behind me. How cool is that? And yeah, we made it to camp. Look, we got the sweet spot. Like, hell yeah. Nagi's hanging out. Hey, you digging it? She's liking it. She don't mind the wind. It's a little dusty, but just for today. But the Colorado River's right here. The sweat lodge is right there. We're in a prime position. How cool is that? And then look, here our camper setup. We're just kind of tucked back right in here. We're kind of directed straight. The wind's coming straight from there, so pretty good position. I wasn't gonna pop up the camper, but I think I am. We're all locked in and good to go. So we were just kind of setting up our little AstroTurf, huh? Look at that. Got our staircase in, our little porch. And Wanagi's just hanging out. She's got food and water. She's just being a little Wanagi there on the carpet. Yeah. Anyways, all right, peace out. I think we're gonna hang out, make something to eat, and I gotta dig some chapstick out because this wind's making my lips all chapped and gnarly. All right, peace out.
Government is trapping the system. Government is trapping the system. Government is trapping the system. Government is trapping the system.
Some wild burros right there on the shoreline, enjoying the sunset down here Like, anyways, here's our camp, truck, camper. And you see in between the two, way over there on the other side of those bushes, is the sweat lodge. So we're in prime position. Pretty cool. No, quit pulling. Quit pulling. Stay. Yo, hey, how's it going? Out here in the desert, we are collecting rocks for the sweat lodge. As you can see, specific rocks that won't crack under the heat. We got quite a conflagration of rocks, and we'll see what happens. But, yeah, you don't want rocks to crack, so they got to be specific. Volcanic is the best, right? Oh, all rocks are volcanic. Intrusive, and what is it? What kind of rocks? Intrusive, extrusive? What are the types? Anyways, we'll get it figured out. Once they heat up, we'll know if they don't crack. Okay. Hey, how's it going? We are camped right over there in that corner, and then this is the Colorado River right here. We're just across the California border here on the Arizona side, and here is the sweat lodge. This is the actual, just so you get a little whatever on the thing. So this is the sweat lodge, right? And it's a sacred place. And then right in front of the sweat lodge, you see this little mound here. It's shaped like a turtle, and that's to represent the earth, as they call it in Native American indigenous cultures. Believe that the earth is a turtle, and especially the United States, if you look at it, it actually looks like a turtle in a way. But anyways, so this is the sweat lodge that we were in last night. This is a fire pit, which is only used, it's part of the umbilical cord goes from here, the fire pit, to the turtle. That altar essentially is an altar, and then it's connected into the sweat lodge, so the energy runs through. We have here is we went out and collected new stones tonight, or today, because some of the stones were cracking, and it's just because they're not the right rocks. But these here, we found, you can tell they kind of are porous, so more of a volcanic stone. You don't want ones that have crystals in them or any sort of quartz or things like that. So yeah, we went out and got a bunch more stones. And usually, I mean, a pile of stones like that is not uncommon if you're having 4 to 5 sessions in a sweat lodge, each being about anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes long, depending on who's running the show. And then we have a bunch of wood here that we've collected. We have water, just in case, because there is brush here and it's dry. At this time of year, got to be careful, but wood here that's used to actually put in here, build, you stack all these stones, right? All those stones right over there. You stack them up in here, and then you cover them with firewood, and you burn wood to get the stones red hot, really, really hot. And then that way, once the fire kind of doesn't burn down, but most of the wood's gone, and it's just the coals and the stones are red hot, then you have a firekeeper, and he'll use a pitchfork like there on the outside and actually hand them in to the lodge. And hey, could you sit down? Sit down. Sit down. Just for a second. So I'm not going to go inside the lodge, but you can see this is considered the altar. Although that's a little toilet thing, there's actually some symbolism to that with the person who's running. One of the young lady Hummingbird is running part of the leadership to the lodge, and then there's Medicine Bear. He's actually inside the lodge directing so you come in to there. You can see in the center of the lodge right there is a pit. That's where the rocks are put in, and then everyone sits around the outside here. You go in usually this way and go all the way around and then find a seat, and yeah, so that's about it. But beautiful, well done, and it was nice last night. Got hot. It definitely gets hot on a few of the rounds. And then they'll have the rocks in there. There's different singing that goes on, beating a drum, and people. We went through about 4 or 5 different phases of being grateful, praying for others, praying for yourself. At the beginning, you kind of announce, if feel inclined of why and what you want to learn from being inside the lodge. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. That's the Sweat Lodge. If you've never seen one before, if you've never participated in one, I highly suggest it. Just make sure you are doing it with people that have the knowledge. Yeah, because it can be dangerous. If someone doesn't know what they're doing, there's people who have died in sweat lodges because people didn't know what they were doing and didn't monitor everyone's health and got it too hot. And you know, that can, hot can be dangerous. So, but this is done healthy, and everyone in here is in care of each other and watching out for each other, and it's done well and safely. So I would highly suggest, if you get the chance though, try it out. It's actually a great experience, spiritual experience, and whether you like it or not, it's something to experience. So anyways, that's it. We're just here in the desert, and we're gonna walk up here to the main part of the camp where everyone's kind of camped up top. And there was an open spot over there next to the water, and Wanagi's with me, and she likes the water, and there's fish in there, so we thought we'd give it a go. But we're gonna walk up top and socialize a little bit, but we probably won't turn on the camera because people don't like being filmed for the most part. So unless we ask and people are okay with that, we might interview someone or something, but otherwise, yeah. Okay, we'll see you in a bit.